Hello and welcome to the demo for Flutterfield, one of the last games that I had people request for me to play before I stopped taking requests. It's a game about butterflies. You get a whole bunch of, butterflies. And then you have them, kind of like fly around the screen, kind of idly and everything. This butterfly doesn't actually seem to give us much. It's a little bit expensive. I could sell them for next to nothing. I can change the name. We'll call this waffle sauce. It's the name of that butterfly. This is gonna be sell me, because they don't really give us much in the way of money. Buying some more butterflies. Oh, it's a little caterpillar. That's pretty cool. Caterpillars grow slowly on our lawn, but you can right-click to feed them and speed it up. Well, let's feed these guys. Chrysalis, cocoon, whatever. I don't really know butterflies. We have a monarch garden. Not too far from where I live. They don't always, they're not always there. Like there's a migration season, I guess. Painted lady and another one of these worthless ones. Probably get some more. Now it's gonna cost $80 now. So $100 for food. That just doesn't seem like it's really too worth it. But the butterfly food seems like that one's a bit more worth it. No, I guess there's not really anything else I can do. Except for be patient, and even then it's gonna take a long time before we hit enough to actually afford anything. I don't know, maybe I can try to see if I can be patient enough to hit like $100 or whatever. We'll see if it takes how much time it takes for me to like kind of go over everything, I guess. Before games, it's like idling. That seems fine. Nice chill music in the background. The butterflies look nice. I'm not really a butterfly dude, so I mean, like, I don't really have a lot of incentive of earning enough money to add in a bunch of more butterflies. I mean, for me, realistically, I've unlocked stuff I would quit playing and come back like an hour or two later and then take a look and see how much money I had and maybe add some more butterflies at that point. But there's not a lot of incentive for me to keep going because I just don't really like butterflies that much. Oh, these guys add some money this way. We can speed things up. I don't think there's like anything inherently bad about, a chill experience with butterflies. I feel like it's overall a pretty positive experience. And if you like butterflies, this probably works out really well for you. I don't even remember which one I was going to try to like upgrade. Something, to make it a little more whatever. I mean, I guess I could buy like a decoration, but I don't really think that's really all that necessary. I feel like, them making more money faster is a better choice for anything. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. But then I guess a decoration like a rock or something will be something to buy. Anyway, definitely worth it to increase the amount of money they earn. This isn't a very good idea for people like me who are probably a little bit less than patient. But I can add more butterflies too, which is a pretty good positive. How much will this? $700. Jeez. Alright. I'll just buy more of these guys. There's no reason to wait too much. You know, like we have to feed the butterflies. Butterflies are naturally breatharians, I guess. They just survive off of air. I don't usually know what butterflies eat. Flower dust? And like, not flower dust. Pollen. I mean, pollen is flower dust, I guess, but they're really the word I was looking for, but it's just the first thing that came to mind. We have a large capacity, so I don't really see like the point in selling these guys. I feel like I'm earning enough money quickly enough. I might as well get to the 700 and upgrade their ability to gain cash at a faster pace. I do like to throw a hoarding around where I'm feeding them. It's making my life a little bit easier. I need more monarch butterflies. I mean, these other ones are okay, but the monarch butterfly is where it's at. I guess it's like the monarch butterfly is like one of the biggest butterflies. Maybe? I don't really know. I don't understand why people like are so fascinated with butterflies. They are pretty, you know. I mean, like they can be, but they also look like moths, and also moths can be very pretty too. You know, I don't quite get it. Like you can't really play fetch with them or do things with them that might make your experiences with them, you know, feel like a jolly good time. I am gonna buy a couple more packs of butterflies. Oh wait, now I can buy the Tropic Troop. That'd be pretty cool to have like another one, but 1,500 is kind of a lot. This wallpaper reminds me of the Windows 95 or Windows XP background with the grass and the blue sky and everything. I think so, anyway. I mean, well, it could be what reminds me of it, but it may not be like the actual thing. Nice, a lot of monarch butterflies. Making those $2.85. A lot of people will always do that whole thing of like if you could go into any video game there was and you could take something out of it. They pick Skyrim, which I think is probably like a really good idea because if you go into Skyrim you can bring out, you know, a lot of, you can bring like a health potion that probably, you know, cure disease. I mean, come on. I mean, if you could bring out like, I don't know, a cart full of cure diseases, you could cure a bunch of diseases and, you know, be pretty cool. I myself, if I did the whole thing, I would probably try to get like the magic ability to cure disease. I didn't have to go to like a hospital with like children in it, and I would just cure their cancers and everything else. And then go to other hospitals and cure other people. And, you know, like not just children, you know, but I just feel like children are the least, you know, of the people that have cancer, children deserve it the least. And nobody deserves cancer. Cancer is a terrible, terrible thing. But I would cure cancer, basically. Is the point. But anyway, you can also go into something like this because you can just raise your butterflies and walk away with all that sweet, sweet gold. I mean, it's pretty satisfying to walk away from, you know, 15, 20 seconds. I guess it was 30 seconds, but of feeding butterflies with not really a lot of effort, and then suddenly have about $1,500. Alright, where's the caterpillar upgrade? Let's make that a little bit faster, because these guys are apparently going to be a bit slower. Alright, they're going to be really slow. I might as well make a bunch of cash and do that again. I'm hoping that those butterflies will actually give us a good chunk of change. Try to get this other monarch butterfly. There you go, guys. Come get your food. Eat your delicious petal dust or flower dust. Whatever it is. I suppose you could take a rubber band and use that to hold down the right mouse button. I think you could go make a sandwich or breakfast or dinner or a delicious pot of spaghetti perhaps. Whatever it is you wanted to do. Like, you won't have to do anything because this kind of would just work on itself. Ooh, $9? Oh, that's pretty sweet. All that for just 15 experience, and this barely seems worth it. I mean, it does seem like these tropical butterflies are a better idea. I don't think you can get really attached to the various butterflies just because they don't really make you enough cash. Like, I mean, this guy does. I mean, look, 11 bucks every time it eats something. I mean, that guy doesn't really do much. 4 bucks. It's $4.69. Anyway, let's buy a log here. I'll buy a rock. Oh, you got some decorations then. We'll make enough to buy another set of these tropical ones. Nothing good. This will be the last, like, group of them I buy. Like, I'll see if there's whatever else I can do that might be worth it. Upgrade-wise. Or whatever else, but, I have the general idea of it. Like, and I think I've showed off, like, a decent amount of it. It's very nice, very relaxed, very much the kind of thing you play because, you know, you just want to relax and chill and you don't want anything that's stressful. I think it's always a good idea to have something that you, can kind of fall back on and just kind of have some relaxation. Not every game has to be this great thinking experiment. I'm very disappointed with what we got. Didn't get really anything super great. I mean, financially, like, I mean, it seems like all right. We're getting a lot of cash in here, a lot of butterflies. Buy more butterflies. We can do offline games, which don't actually are going to matter. I don't know that the catching is something that actually really seems to be happening. I don't need to do any of those upgrades. We're gonna have all that. I guess I'll buy some more of these guys. But I think I've experienced all of it. Just gonna go through the buttons on the right. We'll get this one more. We can find butterflies and we can catch them. So we find some more butterflies. I don't know that the butterfly, like, actually showed up here. Oh yeah, no, actually, we actually got some more butterflies. So it definitely seemed to have worked. I think we got 2 butterflies out of that experiment. It is a little bit pricey to do it that way, but seems like it could potentially be a good alternative to getting the butterflies than the other way. and I'd like unlock it. It didn't seem to do anything. I feel like I probably only ever catch 2 of them, but yeah, it definitely allows you to get more. We got this where we can rename our stuff. We got all our butterflies and how much they earn. And then we got our information about butterflies. Yeah, butterflies migrate to Mexico. It seems like there's a lot of different butterflies. I didn't really know there was that many butterflies, but there's a lot of butterflies, so I mean, you could certainly have an entertaining time, I guess, collecting them all. Kind of like Pokemon, where you gotta catch them all, as they say, in that show. I never really understood it, like, I mean, it just... I know, like, Ash Ketchum and stuff befriend this Pikachu, but he has, like, the other Pokemon living in balls, like, most of the time. Like, you don't understand when you look at Pokemon and say, like, oh, this seems like a wonderful thing. Let's keep a bunch of little, rather sentient animals in a very small, confined space for a very long period of time, and then make them fight other ones. It just feels like animal abuse. It's not really sure I understand the benefit of it. Anyway, not the point. Butterflies idling, kind of growing and stuff like that, so good times. The link is in the description. I encourage you to try the demo for yourself to see how you like it. If you do like it, I would encourage you to wishlist it, and happy Friday.